Hey guys, welcome to the BFF Show. Myself and Bolanle are here again. Yay.
Got you.
All right, so what are we talking about today, Bolanle?
I have a very controversial thought. I do not think that you should have a wedding reception if you do not own property. I don't think you should. Let me tell you why. Owning property is a very important thing that every individual, I think, at some point should aspire towards. Because landlords are moving mad. And the cost of rents globally
Has
if rent has a behavior, it's like this. I mean, rent is astronomical. More so on the African continent. More so in a place like Nigeria where you pay full year one rent. And then more so where sometimes now they're back to asking people to pay 2 years rent. In the last 1 year, landlords in Nigeria are doubling, tripling rents in a way where...
Tripling. Let's do tripling.
If you don't know what you're doing, oh boy, you go homeless. Landlord will send you a message 6 months before your next rent is due. Hello. I just wanted to let you know that due to the state of the economy, your rent is going to be double. Swear down. Your rent was 1 million, it's going to 2. That is 100% increase. It is not heard of. People do increases that are 1%, 2%, but to double, nah. You get married. Sweet marriage. You are a normal working class human being. Your mother and father, they've contributed both sides to the wedding. You now take money that could be used to go and buy property. And do you know how expensive weddings are now? Like, and I'm saying this in the context of today. I think 5-6 years ago, you could finesse it. You could say, you're going to have a reception. Like it wasn't a astronomical expense to have a reception. Food was still decent pricing. Halls were still decent pricing. Everything was still makeup. Everything was still a decent price where a middle class person could experience a beautiful reception. But now, if you're going to choose between saving up for a future house and reception, baby, you need to choose saving up for a future house. Because the way they're increasing rents, it is scary. And I don't think any new family, newlyweds, should put themselves under that pressure. And you should try and get out of the rental cycle as quick as possible. That is my take.
Close for you. Now let me start mine. Let me give you my 2 cents. My 2 pounds.
No, so pounds. Better be 2 naira.
My 2 pounds. Now. So, what you're saying, or what you've said, is an ideology system. So whether it's starting from, it's something that should happen now, or something that should start in the future, or something that should have started, it shouldn't matter. Time. It shouldn't matter. Whether it's only for 5 years ago, or
I understand what you're saying.
Ideology. This is what you believe.
Yes, actually, fundamentally, it's true.
Fundamentally.
I actually believe. Like,
good. So that's why I needed to nip that in the bud.
Yeah. Because it's true. Let me know ideally, like, I just don't think so. Yeah.
Awesome. Now, let me just say this. I don't believe that.
Okay, why?
Because I don't have property.
Okay.
I didn't have property when I married.
Okay.
Guess what? We're okay. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. We are fine.
That's great.
Number 2. The thing is, I don't even believe in owning property in the way this world is going now.
Oh, God. Here comes Akah. Let me tell you something. Part of being Akah's friend is being very comfortable with a lot of theories. I'm not going to use the other word that starts with a C, but I'm very used to it. So just get ready for this.
Okay. Let's throw my controversy.
No, don't use the word controversy. Use the other one. Use the other one. Use the other one. Use the other one.
Let me double back. Let me backpedal. Now, let me go biblical.
Okay, go biblical.
Because if we're going by that ideology system, you have to understand that marriage is an institution. That's what I believe.
Yes,
institution by God. And we marry for God and for country before ourselves, essentially. That's we come third. It's for God, country, then us, our pleasure. Marriage is more about legacy.
Yes, it is.
Marriage is about also multiplying. Be fruitful, multiply.
Yes.
Subdue the earth. God's blessing.
Dominate it.
Dominate it. Meanwhile, there are systems of the world that are trying to repeal and bring back that multiplication. They don't want us to multiply. They want us to stay, unproductive and not reproduce. But God is like, subdue the earth. It looks insane, but I mean, it's politically correct, and global warming says, oh my God, we should be like 2 million people in the world by 2030.
Gosh.
Let's reduce population. But God wants us to increase population. That's what I believe.
Okay.
Now, let me continue my train of thought. I'm taking you on a journey. God instituted a man called Abraham to bring in the nation called Israel.
Oh my gosh, what is this?
Hold on, I got you. Just hold on.
Okay.
And Abraham became wealthy. Isaac became wealthy. But guess what? Jacob, who actually was the one to bring that into fruition with his 12 sons, was not wealthy. He became a slave to get the wife he married.
Yes.
If Jacob waited till he got property to marry,
I didn't say that.
how would he have held? Would we be waiting? Let him wait to get
that's
property
not what I
to
said.
bring
I didn't say
the legacy
Akah,
God wanted him to.
actually
What you're saying is, don't marry, don't do a reception.
I said don't do a reception until you are married, which means that instead just go to church, have your wedding, give people takeaway packs, and go home.
I got you. But again, my second point, okay? My second point is that also puts so much pressure on you you're saying you want to remove pressure, but it's putting pressure on them because at the end of the day.
It's good. Pressure is good. In this life, don't let anybody fool you. Pressure is what makes you achieve. It is pressure that makes you buy my house.
You just said you don't want them to get
pressure.
You said you don't want them to get up.
It is pressure that made me buy my house. What are you saying? You think if I was comfortable when I bought it?
See, I
didn't have anywhere to live.
I know.
And this clock was ticking. I
know.
looked at the situation and I said,
know.
Rental prices, no, they make sense. The rental prices were not making sense. I looked at it and I said,
But it's not rental prices that are the real problem. We're looking at surface level. The real problem is the devaluing of the naira. The naira does not have value anymore.
Yes, but also landlords are being greedy.
No,
don't say that.
The naira.
Landlords are being greedy.
No, landlords are being greedy. I agree.
The naira has not doubled now. By the time if I rented,
no, it did.
It did double, but it didn't double for when I rented last year. I'm talking about in the span of
but
when
they took it from backlog.
There's something wrong with you.
The backlog from 8 years ago.
It's like I should have doubled that rent so a long time ago. Let me tenants so in apartment 3B. I want to tell you, I actually needed to double your rent 5 years ago. So now God, I hate. That's what I'm telling you. When you own your home, they go, that stress no day there now.
You don't have, but again,
when
we are talking about young people not getting jobs now, when we're talking about the economy
and that is where it is,
how do you now tell people to go and build house? So you don't have to have a
Listen to
house,
what I said.
you don't have to build, just don't do reception and begin to save into an account. Well, I would say save, I would say invest. Yes, and get ready to get your property.
If people want to come around you and say, we want to give you money for reception, you better take that money and go and use it for something valuable.
But you know how Nigeria is, and Nigerians, they will not give you money just because you're not doing reception. That money that comes for reception is not only your money now.
Yes,
people
no.
give you money.
People give
But
you
people
dash
will
money.
not give you dash money if you're not doing reception.
You're right. I can't cap on that one. That one I can't cap. But you can tell someone and you can say,
People, Nigerians that you will do registry.
I agree.
You send them registry,
That's
they
true.
lie, they will not buy one
They
thing.
will not
But they
buy.
will give you cash if it's that one. Or they will buy you pot.
because when people hear you're doing wedding, what happens is they know that reception is expensive, so they start contributing.
Yes, but pots
I agree.
and plates they can give you.
You'll buy you pots, it's true.
So the truth is, if there is no project that Nigerians can see,
Yes.
and especially something that benefits
Then
community
it's
or
a party.
communal, they're no good.
So are you saying that? But there should be a place where you can say, "Hey, uncle, I'm not doing a reception, but my wife and I are trying to buy a property. Your wedding gift, yes, your wedding gift to us. Whatever you would have given us for the reception, please give it to us because we want to
Maybe
buy
that's
a
if you have
property."
nice uncle. There are some. You see,
And
haven't,
people
haven't
want
you,
to- they want
haven't
to
you heard of
say
friends?
no
I've
now.
never had this kind of friends, but haven't you had or heard of friends that if you ask them for money, they will never give you.
Yes, but they will give
But
you.
if it's to drink, if you meet them in the club,
Yeah,
they can buy champagne for you.
which is so dumb.
So what are we talking about?
I fully agree with you, but this is my take. And I
agree.
I am on
I
this
agree
hill.
that though. I agree that though, and I think the principle is limit the way you spend on consumables.
It's a consumable.
And yes,
the same reception where
because
hey,
again, I agree with that
oh, no,
ideology.
because
I wouldn't
like,
say for
you know-
property, but I'll say it's the same ideology. Nigeria should not spend on consumables, but on capital projects, which is don't spend on putting money on reducing what we consume, like lights, fuel. But put it in capital projects. It's the same thing for us. And we should adopt that too. Like, don't
Yeah.
spend money on biscuits, dinner every night, all of that when you don't have investments, when you don't have, projects that you're building, and stuff and land.
You gotta
know?
be disciplined.
You
This
have to
thing
be
is-
disciplined.
And why I said that pressure is good is pressure is what makes birthdays things. It is when you're backed at the corner. Pressure. That's what birthdays good things.
Births things.
Come again.
Birthies.
What because the reason why I say this is you do reception. So when I was saying that their reception where they didn't even have a second option for a meal. There was not even after party chops.
Kuma, or my wedding. Shebi,
There
I
was
told you
not even-
people. I told you people.
Are you
See,
okay?
my wedding was just come, enjoy with us, stay, eat, leave, drink. 7 p.m. when we're done with our wedding.
You guys were done.
I don't have time.
It was nice.
I was just like, lie. I just, whatever extra money that was meant to be, we put it in a savings account.
Exactly.
And then next thing, I was like, this savings account, no, they work. It's changed it to, what I did had to do with it.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you have the money,
What about
go for the reception.
What
but
about,
you should
what
have
about-
enough money to do reception and buy
What
a
about
house.
experiences? What if, I don't want to spend money on reception, but I want us, let's go on let's ball out on our
A honeymoon.
honeymoon.
A honeymoon cannot reach reception that people are doing in Nigeria. Do you know how expensive? That's why I said now. And I understand what you're saying, that contextually, I've always believed this. Yes, but even more so now. Akah, do you know the cost of food? It is astronomical. My friend did reception. A small hall, you could see everybody.
Yeah.
And it was like 150 million. I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Before you'll be able to do reception. Nice reception. Nice place. Nice thing. 10 million. 10 million can buy you house now. But the cost, and I'm not saying that everybody's spending 150 million. Of course not. But what I'm saying is that if you don't own a home, that reception money should be used for savings for your next year's rent, savings for a down deposit for land. It should not.
You and I are so alike. We think so much of the future. We think so much. I think, see me, I plan things. I'm so forward thinking that, sometimes when my financial decisions are about like 5 years, 10 years.
You gotta, and I'm ball out, have fun in life. Y'all know I love to travel. I be traveling. But like for big expenses like that, I even prefer that you go and use the money to buy car. At least go and buy brand new car. Know that brand new car, because brand new cars will last you for 10 years.
And you will have peace.
And you have peace.
It will save you monies.
A brand new car is a good investment. People say cars are perishable. No, a brand new car is not.
It's
A
not.
brand new car is a nice 10-year investment where you will know you are not going to the mechanic.
And when
Trust
you
me,
finish using it, you can still sell
you
it
have to
back.
sell it.
I mean, at the end of the day, would like to hear what you think
Yeah.
about this in the comment section. Do you agree with me? Do you agree with her? Do you have your own thoughts? I think you and I are aligned at the end of the day. So let's hear what you think about it, and we'll catch you in the next episode of the BFF Show.